Hello, dear fans, friends, and subscribers. This is your host Ram with you on your cricket happening show live, and what is on a Sunday. And what I have for you today is the Big Bash result, the match that happened between Sydney Thunder and Brisbane Heat. And Brisbane Heat beat Sydney Thunder by 7 wickets qualified. So the winners, the Sydney Sixers, man, Tamil Nadu actually winning the coveted Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy, the T20 tournament, by beating Baroda in the final. And let us give a lot of credit to Tamil Nadu. Dinesh Karthik, the captain, led the team beautifully. And let me tell you, one final and picked up the T20 Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. And we all know that Syed Mushtaq Ali was this trophy is named after Syed Mushtaq Ali in India, who was probably in the 1960s. I'll be talking about that. So Tamil Nadu actually winning the T20 tournament in India, the domestic T20 tournament. Other than that, some cricket news probably. Yes, we will have a look at the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. I will just have a and then the Abu Dhabi T10 League. There was a match which was played. I'll talk about it. And Bangladesh, I know they are waiting for the Test series to begin. But there was a county match that was played. I will have a brief look at that as well. But let's first go to and Brisbane Heat. So it was Sydney Thunder who batted first. Contributions. Ben Cutting was the highest scorer. Not out 32 fours, 1 6. Billings contributed 34 of 24, 3 fours, 1 6. But Ben Cutting, as I said, was highest scorer, 34 not out of 18 deliveries, which included 4 sixes and 1 boundary. 158 for 8 was the score for the Sydney Thunder. Looking at the bowling there, Sweepson had a good match. 4 overs, no maiden, 2 for 28 for Mitchell Sweepson. Other than that, Morne Morkel went for a lot of runs. His 4 overs cost him 37. Labuschagne league 32 off his 4. And I'm not going to get into the bowling because Teketi had 3. One thing I can say, after the has not only been shining with the bat, he has also been doing a lot with the Brisbane Heat. Were chasing this total of 7 wickets. They got into some early trouble, losing 2 quick wickets when both the openers were back into the pavilion. That was the openers who were batting were Joe Denley for naught and was out for 10. And Manus Labuschagne made 32. But it was finally the 4th wicket stand which clinched it for the Brisbane Heat, winning by 7 wickets. As that was a big stand. Probably around 92 runs were added by the unbeaten partnership of Sam Hazlitt, who really hammered the Sydney Thunder bowlers by hammering 74 unbeaten runs of 49 deliveries, which included 3 sixes and 6 boundaries. Jimmy Pearson once again continuing his very good form in the Big Bash League. He contributed an unbeaten 43 in the partnership of 24 deliveries, which included 3 sixes and 2 boundaries. Game over. As I said, Brisbane Heat beating Sydney Thunder by 7 wickets. Now we'll be playing Perth Scorchers on Thursday, and then that will decide the winners of that particular match. Will be clashing with Sydney Sixers, who already have booked their places in the Big League 2021 finals. Looking at the bowling there, Adam Mint, none for 37. Doggett had 3.1 also made 1 for 34. Sams 1 for 32. Chris Green, none for 21. Chris Green, I reckon in this particular Big Bash League, Chris Green has not been so effective. We know that in the previous Big Bash League, Chris Green was someone of a real specialist, used to come and bowl the initial overs. Probably I can understand that the Big Bash League has introduced the innovation in T20 where the power surge and all those stuff are concerned. So, but Chris Green, I believe he has not been much in the news in the Big Bash League, which is very unfortunate. Tanveer Sangha, who has already booked his place as he's the son of a cab driver, an Indian cab driver who came and settled down in Australia. And Tanveer Sangha, 4 overs for 34 was costly, but Tanveer Sangha, with his performances that he has shown in this Big Bash League, he has booked a ticket for himself in the Australian T20 squad, which will be touring New Zealand. So that is something that would be great for Tanvir Sangha. He's a wonderful spinner, he's a wonderful leg spinner, and so definitely there's no dearth of talent in Australia. Now let's get on to India and talk about a match. As I said, Syed Mushtaq Ali trophy, and the trophy was lifted by the winning captain of Tamil Nadu and his team. Winning captain of Tamil Nadu was Dinesh Karthik and his team, as they in this particular tournament are absolutely undefeated. They have not lost a single match in their entire in this particular tournament, which is absolutely great for them. And they here, and as I said, I already predicted that Tamil Nadu is going to lift the cup, and that's what precisely happened. Yes, Baroda, not to take any credit away from them, they have also fought hard. There is no Hardik Pandya, there's no Deepak Hooda, so they have also really the Pandya brothers are not there, as you know. So definitely they have done a great job to reach the final with their setup. Let's talk about it. So Baroda were the ones and Baroda were in absolute trouble as the Tamil Nadu spinners. In fact, today Dinesh Karthik got a trump card in. He got the left-arm spinner Manimaran Siddharth into the team, and what a job he did. 4 overs, no maiden, 4 wickets for 20 runs. He absolutely bamboozled the Baroda batsman. And also the other spinners, Sai Kishore, who one knows that he's a wonderful spinner, left-arm spinner. In fact, he had very good bowling figures of 4 overs on maiden, none for 11, and Murugan Ashwin none for 27. And let's have a look at the batting card of the Baroda. Baroda, as I said, were really struggling. They only got the impetus from the bat of Vishnu Solanki, was run out for 49 of 55, 1 4 and 2 sixes. And one of those sixes, what a marvelous shot that one really was thinking about Mahendra Singh Dhoni. He brought the helicopter shot that we call, as you know, Dhoni, the one who perfected the helicopter shot. And here comes Vishnu Solanki, another man who's played that Dhoni-like shot, which is the helicopter shot. Now, we know the helicopter shot, to me, is now only being played after Dhoni. I think there is only one player who plays that, and that particular player is in the Afghanistan cricket team. In my opinion, if I am not wrong, I think it is Mohammad Nabi who plays the helicopter shot, if I am right, or probably Asghar Afghan. I am not really sure about it. But and I think this man, Vishnu Solanki, the other day hit a last ball 6. He's a very short guy, but I like the way that he goes. He shuffles on to the offside and deposits the ball into the corners. And Vishnu Solanki, what an innings from him, run out, and he was the only one. I think he was the one who really gave some impetus to, as definitely made everyone notice him now after hitting that last ball 6. And also this was another good innings that he played. Adit Sheikh came in and hammered 29 of 32 fours, 1 6. And definitely thanks to these two players, the Baroda could, they really rallied to 120 for 9 innings. Tamil Nadu, as you know, as I said, they have been on an unbroken run. They have not lost a single match in this T20 tournament. That itself says a lot about this team. Hari Nishant made an 35, 38, that was 3 fours, 1 6. Jagdishan, who is the top scorer in this tournament, made 14. He was out pretty early, 14 of 12 balls, 3 fours. But Baba Abarajit was there and the victory came not out, 29. Karthik contributing 22 of 16. Shahrukh Khan, as we know, is a very good hitter of the ball, and he had a real cameo, not out on 18 of 7, 2 fours and 1 6. Game over. Tamil Nadu winning the match by 7 wickets in the 18th over. Meriwala, the left-arm bowler, left-arm pace bowler, 4 overs, 1 for 34. 1 for Riyati Chet. There was not much to talk about. And Manimaran Siddharth, the spinner, getting the Player of the Match award. And what a move by Dinesh Karthik to bring Manimaran Siddharth into the team. And he definitely obliged his skipper in a wonderful manner. He has a good arm ball. Let me tell you, he has a wonderful arm ball, Manimaran Siddharth. And there is some news also there, which I'll come back to that later, time permitting. Now I'm going to cast an eye on another match. We are talking about the Abu Dhabi T10 League. Talking about the Abu Dhabi T10 League, there was a match that was played between the two teams, and Jamie Overton of England did a absolutely crashed the ball. In fact, he made a 38 ball, 11. Sorry, he made 11 ball, 38, which was very good to see. There were a lot of England hopefuls who were doing well. Tom Collar, Cadmore, Joe Clark. The other day we saw he did very well as well. Ben Duckett, Jamie Overton. They all did a wonderful turn. They definitely played a very good innings. In fact, Overton was representing the Abu Dhabi team against the Pune Devils. He just crashed 38 from 11 balls. We know that he has the ability to go big. Clark made 29, Duckett 20. Kohler Cadmore is another one who is one to watch for, and he also did a very good job as well. In fact, he had and this is his second half century. Tom Kohler Cadmore has scored his second half century in this T10 league. And the other players who are really doing well in this T10 league in Abu Dhabi, Nicholas Pooran, 162 runs already, and also Sohail Akhtar is 131. The other day we saw how Pooran really carted the bowlers, and today it was Tom Kohler Cadmore doing a wonderful job. Now, the other thing that I'm going to talk about, but here there was a drawn match in this particular match between the West Indies and the Bangladesh Cricket Board 11. So have a look at this scorecard and see what was it. So West Indies actually were the ones who batted first. They made 257, Brathwaite making 85 with 10 boundaries, and John Campbell 44 with 7 fours and 1 6. They were the principal scorers. Kyle Mayers at the end making 40 of 39, 8 fours, and Alzari Joseph, who already we all know that Alzari Joseph, what he can do with the bat after that innings against New Zealand. In New Zealand, 25, 28, 3 fours and 2 sixes. If you're looking at the bowling with all those Bangladesh cricket hopefuls, Khalid Ahmed 3 for 46 for Khalid Ahmed. But Rishad Hussain, the spinner, I think did a wonderful job, 5 for 75. Bangladesh in their first day in reply to the West Indies, 257, were bowled out for 160 with the West Indian the tallest bowler today in the international cricketing circuit, Rakeem Cornwall, who's also he's a burly figure. He's, as you know, he's a good batsman as well. And looking at this bloke, Rakeem Cornwall, I always have a feeling that this man can really murder the bowling, especially spinners, because he's extremely tall and he's extremely powerful. So he can really, I feel like when Rakeem Cornwall gets on to bat against the spinners, it looks like a toy for him. And he can really put the ball anywhere he wants. Rakeem Cornwall, 5 for 47. And then if you look at the Bangladesh batting, if you look at the Bangladesh Cricket Board batting there, Mohammad Naeem made 45. Yasir Ali, who was selected for the first test, was out cheaply for just 1 run. And then Jamal Warrican took 3 for 25. West Indies second innings with a good lead under the belt were bowled out for 291. John Campbell once again getting a very good hit there. Another 50 for him, 68 with 9 boundaries. But Truma Bonner did a wonderful job. He got higher score there, 80 with 12 boundaries. Other than that, Joshua De Silva finally into his own, 46 with 3 boundaries. Raymond Reefer crashing 49 with 5 fours and 1 6. 291 was total. The target was there, but Saif Hassan taking 2 wickets. But as I said, this particular match ended in a draw with the BCB in the second innings at 63 for 2 with a target of 389 in front of them. They finished at 63 for 2. Shadman Islam, 23, was already made it to the Bangladesh test squad. As I said, in the first innings, he definitely failed. But this will give him some confidence if at all he's selected for the first test match. He was not out on 33 with 5 fours and 1 6. So that have a look at some cricket news. So looking at some cricket news slated this week, but we are talking about the T20 series. For the T20 series, Pakistan, Mohammad Hafiz probably has decided to skip the T20. So Pakistan have gone for four rookies there: Zafar Gohar, Danish Aziz, Zahid Mahmood, Ahmed Butt. There's a 20-man squad that have been announced. And let's have a look at this particular team and look at these players who have been selected. Just wanting to know, talking about these four players, Wahab Riaz has been left out of the team. If you look at the team composition there, let's have a look at the team composition. As the second test is starting between Pakistan and South Africa on 4th of February on Thursday. T20s are going to be played from February 11, 13 and 14. All the matches will be played at the Gaddafi Stadium in Lahore. So that is another news that I wanted to share. Other than that, I will keep it going as long as it goes. And let's have a look at the news. Any other cricket news that I could share with you, dear friends? Moeen Ali is definitely, if at all, I mean, I'm sure he's going to play in the first Test match at Chennai against India, and he's looking at 200 Test wickets. Other than that, Mitchell Marsh in the Big Bash League yesterday, when he was given caught behind the bowling of the bowler Steve O'Keefe, he probably did not even expect that, as the umpire raised his finger, and probably he showed his dissent. And very rightly, he has been fined for the dissent. Mitchell Marsh, the brother of Sean Marsh, has been fined. Well, I think that's about it. I think I've almost completed my cricket show here. There was not much, but whatever I could really reel in, I reeled in. I hope you all loved it. And as always I said, whenever I get time, I take this opportunity to thank all my fans, friends and subscribers for the tremendous support that you've been giving me for this cricket show. Once again, another shout out here. I am on YouTube, as we all know. As I said, if at all anyone likes this show, please go ahead, spread the word. Tell a lot of people to go and hook on with me on my YouTube. And also, I do have a very good presence on Cricket Reddit, which has given a lot to me. I owe a lot to Cricket Reddit. I really love posting all those. As you know, on weekdays, I'm normally, since I have my office chores to do, I normally don't find time. So, as you know, this has become a weekly cricket show, but I make it a point to be in touch with all the cricket aficionados as I go there and do some blogging. So always keep a note on my Cricket Reddit. Ram Delivery is the name, RAMDELIVERY. Cricket Reddit page. Go there and look at my cricket blogs there. Go on to my Twitter, look at my cricket tweets. And I have my own cricket website as well, www.cricket-status.com. You can all hook in there. As I said, I am hungry for cricket. I have a big hunger for cricket. And I'm a hungry cricket guy. Well, dear fans and subscribers, the week starts from tomorrow. Everyone stay safe. Everyone stay secure in this biosecure bubble during COVID. And I look forward to probably on Saturday, but as I said, I am always active on cricket. So YouTube might not be the one to go for, since I don't find time after coming back from office. But definitely look into my cricket page or the cricket Twitter, and you will definitely see me doing something or the other on cricket. So, well, dear fans, having said that, we'll definitely be seeing you all once again on my cricket show that will be on next Saturday, the coming Saturday. That's it from me, your host, Ram, for Cricket Happenings Show, and see you on Saturday. Thank you.